Alright, hi everyone. So today I'm going to briefly introduce the cell structure to you guys, and this is just going to be a brief introduction to the basic organelles of the cell and the functions of these organelles. And you will need to know this for AP biology, and for students taking like honor bio, you guys are probably also going to learn this in the beginning of the school year. And yeah, and I hope this video is going to be useful to you guys. And more detailed videos about the particular parts of this organelles will be posted later. Alright, so let's begin with talking about this thing here. So the circle is known as the nucleus, and its function is to store the DNA of the cell. And as you can see that it got this chromatins. And then the thing in the middle is called the nucleolus. And the function of the nucleolus is to synthesize ribosomal RNA, which is the rRNA. And alright, and the sacs, that is flattened sacs that are close to the nucleus are the RER, which is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So the function of the RER is to synthesize protein. So basically, as you can see that there are a lot of these small dots on the RER, and those are the bonded ribosomes on the RER. So basically, the proteins will be synthesized on these small dots, on these bonded ribosomes on the RER. And then these flattened sacs without those ribosomes are the SER, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So the function of the SER includes producing like glycogen, lipids, and steroids. And then, as you can see, that there are some small circles between the SER and other flattened sacs. And the circles are the vesicles, who are the messengers in the cell. So vesicles will deliver things like proteins and other molecules around the cell, and like within the cell and out of the cell. So they are the messengers that deliver molecules like protein. And then, as you can see, close to this vesicles are the Golgi apparatus. So Golgi apparatus is like a mail room of the cell. So basically, a Golgi apparatus receives many vesicles, and then they will re-edit those vesicles by telling them where to go next, and potentially modifying the contents in the vesicles, such as modifying some proteins. So there's a mailroom that gives the next destination of vesicles and perhaps modify the contents of vesicles. Alright, so for example, it's delivering like these vesicles to outside of the cell. And yeah, and this thing here is a vacuole. I don't know where's the thing in the middle. Yeah, this is the vacuole. And vacuoles are typically pretty small in animal cells, and they don't really do much in animal cells. But in the plant cell, like just say this is a plant cell. Vacuole can be like this big, and it's like one of the most critical organelle in plant cell. In plant cell, it supports, right? In plant cell, it supports the cellular structure. And it regulates the water amount in the cell. The plant vacuole. And this thing with some dots in the middle, this is the lysosome. And the function of the lysosome is to break down the worn out organelles and other like larger molecules. And let's see. Oh, and here's the thing. And this thing is the peroxisome. So the peroxisome is you probably don't need to know much about it in the cell for AP Bio, but its function is to help to maintain the metabolism in the cell. So, and for instance, it detoxifies the toxic materials. So detoxification. And yeah. And let's see, what else do we got? Oh, and here. This is one of our most important organelles. So this is a mitochondria. So mitochondria is known as a powerhouse in the cell, and it produces ATP. We will have another entire lesson about mitochondria later, and about this thing, about the chloroplast. And again, chloroplast is an organelle that is really important in plant cells, and it is absent in animal cells. And remember that you still got vacuole in animal cells, but it doesn't really do much in animal cells. But in contrast, animal cells just don't have chloroplast. So the chloroplast for plant cells will produce glucose. And we will talk about how the process particularly works in the cellular energetics unit with mitochondria. And yeah, I think that's basically all for now. And I hope this is going to be useful to you. And thank you for watching. Yeah.